Hey, just a couple little trade things. I had an intra or like a pre-trade analysis that I was doing along the way with this UCAD. I had been waiting for uh, uh, for a quick pop-up. We finally got it. I was doing this video the whole time from this candle and just kind of analyzing it and talking about it, but it got deleted or something. So this is it. I'm in UCAD from this level here. I had put a limit order in because it's 55 was my entry. I put a limit order here because I'm in and out of my office with my girls. They're getting up. Again, got to get them breakfast and stuff. So I'm just doing a quick recap here. I'm also in GU from this level. I was doing analysis as it was approaching this and talking my thoughts on where I wanted to enter. Let's see what I'm at here. Plus 30 pips on that, plus 3.5 pips on UCAD. So news is coming out in like 15 minutes or something like that. So I have my stop at break even pretty much on GU. In case it comes back down. Actually, this 24.75 level is where my stop is. I don't know if it'll pop back down that much or not, but UCAD 4.5 pips, 4 or 5 pips right now. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I have my stop in place. It is at well, 30.80 right here is where I had my stop. So I don't know. I hate trading into the news. I was hoping that it took like 2 hours for this thing to go the 10 pips I wanted it before my entry, and it's really really hasn't coming into play yet. Or the sellers haven't really kind of taken over yet. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see on both. Yeah, but I'll pause and come back. Okay, so trade follow-up. I don't remember where I was at, but I had to run and help my my wife and get off to work and my girls and whatnot. So the baby's sleeping right now, and the little one is just playing a little bit next to me. So if you hear random little things, then that's her. Anyways, I'm short UCAD. I was in GU as well, but I got stopped out for just a small profit. My entry level held pretty well on that. I was up like 30 pips at one time, but it came back and took me out on my trail stop. This was right before news, and I got taken out for like I think 6 pips profit on that. I may be looking to re-enter this. It still looks like it's a valid setup, and it still seems to be holding. I still see some potential upside. UCAD nearly got stopped out for 30 pip loss on that, but I had my stop, in a decent place. I'm expecting some kind of retracement here. We have the New York Open in just a few minutes. This is kind of in a tricky spot. We have a demand zone. If we go out to the 4-hour chart, we kind of have this demand zone that has been violated a little bit recently. And I've been watching this really carefully, and I originally thought this little area here was gonna be the one to bust through it, but it didn't. It retraced, caught a couple of trades out of here, and the news this morning has since pushed it back down into this demand zone, or what was a demand zone. It's been really choppy in here lately. We have been making lower highs into it, or since we first tested it and had a big retracement. If you look, each reaction off of this level is getting weaker and weaker to the upside. So the initial, when it was established, we had that reaction there. The second time it was tested, we had a huge move up off of it, and then came back down and kind of front ran it just a little bit, and then this reaction tried to bust through, made some new lows, violated this structure, and then had kind of a weak, even a weaker reaction off of it, and then we actually closed below it and then came back up into it mid demand zone. This was the news candle, and I actually went short right here. So we have not had a 4-hour candle close back up above that. So I like that. I'm anticipating, I try not to be I try to be a reactive trader, and what I mean by that is I try to react to price and not be anticipatory. So I don't try to anticipate any one thing happening. But who knows? This could be, a higher low, and it could go up. And in that case, then we'll just trade it. We'll get stopped out for a small profit. I have my stops just into profit here from my entry. Let's see where they're at. I'm currently up like 13 pips or something. Just doing a recap, follow-up. Still in UCAD. It is breaking a little bit lower, which I like to see. So my target's down here at this trend line. I'll be taking my position off there if we can get a nice little push down. That's about from current price, that's about another 15-20 pips or so. So we'll see if we can push down a little bit more. We'll be sitting about 60 pips, I think, for this trade. I've been kind of trailing my stop a little bit, so my stop's currently probably about right here, just above the high of this candle here. So either way, we got about 20 pips or so locked in right now, which is nearly we're over 1-to-1 right now. So initially my stop was just a little above this. Lucked out. That was in the initial video I had, I explained why I wanted to enter here, and it was because I don't like to have my stop too much more than 30 pips or so, 30-40 pips, and I wanted my stop above this 78.6 because that is just one extra level for price to hit, and we had a nice resistance. This would have been the perfect entry had I not entered here. But I had a little bit more confluence right here, with the trend line, with this little congestion area here that had a strong reaction off of it. So that was why I entered right there, and I actually limit ordered myself there with my stop at 80, 30.80. So that was where my initial stop was, right there. But we're pushing down here. Got that $1.30 kind of even handle there. That's maybe a little bit of resistance, but there's a little spot right there that caught a little bit of resistance, and then was a little bit of support. So we'll see. It's always has a little issue breaking through those from $1.30 to down into the $1.20s. But we're breaking down a little bit more. We'll see. We'll come back if we get a little bit closer. We are getting really close to my target. It's right around 2R for me. Initially my stop was just above that spike there that we had with the news announcement. I talked a little bit why I wanted my stop there. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to take this off where I can. It's getting pretty close to my target, so I'm not going to give all this back and let it come back on me. So I'm scooting my my target or my stop loss down as we are cruising along here. So I'm going to lock in 1R, a little over 1R right now, because we are just a couple pips away from my target. So I'm not letting that going to come back and stop me out for less than 1-to-1 risk to reward. Currently, just about 7 pips away, 5 to 7 pips. So from current price. So I'll let it take a couple pips back from me, but I'm not going to let it take all that. Hey, still here. Kind of finding even some more little bit of support. Kind of having a little bit trouble getting down below this 29.98 level. So I'm just going to take this off at let's see here. It's going to be, it's at 50 pips, 51. Well, we'll see. Maybe we get a little push down. It's hard to decide. We'll see if this little down push is sustained. It's a 5-minute chart. Really kind of, it's trying to push down. It's having a tough time. 53 pips right now. So that's close enough for me. I'm going to go ahead and close it. Yeah. 52 pips. Closed it, as it's probably going to push down. Not a bad trade. So that's that. Good week. See if my FX book will update here. Not quite yet. But USCAD. Yeah, it did. It's still considering that an open trade. So a good week. I think that put me up. Do a little math here. 1 plus 2 and 231 pips for the week. So not a bad trade. Not a bad week. All right, take care, guys.